to talk to you guys on Saturday, and I was hoping to get some stuff on Sunday, and you guys were there.
This is nice.
That prairie that's been there for millions of years.
That's amazing. Just building this house. They came in the spring of 1900. Lived under a wagon box. Grandma was pregnant with her oldest son.
I was talking to people who did that too.
And they, Grandpa and his brother-in-law, Pete Keelan, they took a team of horses and a wagon and went over to 44 miles to Washburn, where the closest lumber yard was, and got a load of lumber and came back and put this house up. You know, and 2 years later, 1,000 head of cattle.
That's crazy.
You know.
Well, I didn't go hungry.
No, they never went
That's
hungry.
good steaks.
No.
They knew how to work.
Did you do this room?
I did.
The bedroom?
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, they knew how to work. Well, they didn't have a TV, and they didn't have internet. They didn't have Facebook.
That's right.
You know, they just got up when it got light in the morning and worked all day, and then got dark, and they went to bed and got up the next morning and did the same thing again. Yeah, over and over and over.
Well, they had their own land. That was the key.
Well, yeah, and see, they could homestead. That was why they settled where they did. They got the land by breaking up 40 acres of it and, you know, put in a crop and live on it for 6 months and build a home. Well, some of them built a little red shack like this over here.
Right.
Some of them built a real house like this one. These guys were serious. They were going to stay.
Some of them built just soddies to start
Yeah,
out with.
yeah.
Just
Hardly
a
for shack.
small summer kitchen. I mean, when it's so hot, you can put one here.
That's what it was for, so you wouldn't have to heat up the
Right.
cook stove. Yeah. Yeah. When I was a little kid, my grandma would come to, my brother and I would come to the back door here. The house was in McCluskey, that thing. Come to the back door, and she always knew we wanted raisins. You know, we're like 3 or 4 years old, and so she'd put some raisins in her hand. And then, raus mit you, you know, German, get out of here. Get out of here. I was busy. She was busy.
So
Raus mit you.
you're a relative of these?
That's my grandparents built this house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
A lot of memories here.
Oh yeah. Well, it was on a trail from Harvey, North Dakota, actually Devil's Lake, on an old Indian trail all the way southeast, northeast, southwest, ended up at Washburn at the river. And then settlers used that trail. And this house was located not in the middle of it, but pretty close. And so they had a lot of visitors here at night. And they would put up anybody that came by, you know. They would just put them
Where
up.
did they put them?
I just would like to hear these walls talk. I bet they were stacked 4 deep in here sometimes, you know.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. They
Well-
put them up. That's all there's to it. The people have a blanket or two, bedroll, you know, and they heat the stove up. And they'd,
Yeah, a
people
lot
put up
different.
with a lot.
A lot different in those days.
Oh my gosh. We're all spoiled now. And yet this is, to me, is a comfortable house.
It's big enough house.
It's a big enough house, you got
Oh,
some
yeah.
room, and it just feels
Very
like you
nice.
could live here.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
had to, you could
Oh
live here.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
Well, people are gone too crazy with size of houses and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you see some of these $1 million houses go up, you know, and they got 6,000 square feet, and there's 2 people batting around in there. Kind of wonder.
Yeah. Well, there's no sense in that. This was all common sense.